Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to another video on the Infinite Tech YouTube channel. And in this video we're going to be starting a new series of Is Old Tech Worth It? Now this is the Moto E 2nd generation 2015, a fantastic budget smartphone at its time, but I'm going to be looking in to see if this phone is worth 1 year later, if it's still a great budget phone for the price. Even though a new generation came out, is it still okay to buy the current model? So without any further ado, let's get started. Now to front of the device we have a speaker that's also a loudspeaker and a call speaker, and a 0.3 VGA front facing camera. And now we also do have a 4.5-inch 480p display. To the right side we have our power buttons and our on and our volume rocker, and the power button has this nice textured feel to it. To the top of the phone we have our 3.5mm headphone jack, something that the iPhone 7 doesn't have, and it's always great to have it on a phone. The left side it's pretty much blank except for this nice rigid material to the left side, and that's all the way around the removable band of the phone. To the bottom we obviously have our micro USB port that is used for charging the device and all that sort. So build quality is pretty good overall, especially for a budget price. Now inside this phone there are two variants. One is the 4G LTE variant that I have here, and the other one is the 3G variant. And the 3G variant will cost a little bit less, of course, but it does come with separate processors and graphics cards. 3G variant comes with a Snapdragon 200 that's 1.2 gigahertz and a quad-core processor with 4 A7 cores, and the 4G LTE variant comes with a Snapdragon 410 processor with 1.2 gigahertz, and that's 4 Cortex A53 cores. And also the 3G variant comes with a Adreno 302, but the 4G variant comes with a Adreno 306. And performance is really good. I have never seen a phone with these low specs perform this well. There's no lag, no stuttering or anything. Animations are very smooth. There's nothing like that. I haven't experienced anything like that. And so overall performance is a place where this phone definitely shines, and it is really good. For gaming, it's okay. I mean, lighter games like Head Soccer or Leap Day or like Clash of Clans or anything like that, it's pretty simple. It's not that good with a 480p display, but you can't really notice it unless you really compare it to a 720p screen. But for the most part, the 480p display is kind of a letdown, but it's a budget phone for less than $100, so you can't really complain about it that much. But overall, really good performance and everything like that. Now the camera at the back, it's a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera. It takes okay photos. It's much better if it's in good lighting, because in low lighting it actually sucks, and there is no flash on the smartphone, which is terrible. But you do have some different modes. You got widescreen mode and standard mode. For the photos, we got panorama. We got some video. We can take HD 720p 30 FPS video as well as 720p slow-mo video, slow motion. It works pretty well. And a cool thing you can do on the screen is that if you drag your finger around, you can set the focus point and also adjust the exposure with that little slider on the side, which I found was pretty nice to get a decent shot. It also comes with HDR. It's auto on default, but you can turn it on or off for whichever one you like. Now the front-facing camera is terrible. It's really bad. It's a 0.3 megapixel VGA front-facing camera. It's really grainy. It's only really good if you're in like high light. But like otherwise, it's really grainy. It's not very good to take like selfies with or anything. And low light, it's terrible. Like forget it. But this is a real disappointment for the Moto E, and the reason it looks like pretty good in this photo is because I'm in pretty good light. But if you were to take a photo like in the car, it looks very grainy, and it's not that good overall. So cameras are okay for a budget phone like this. Now, battery life is a great part about this phone, and it does last me around 2 days on light use, and I'm not a very moderate user, so on that note, battery life is very nice. Now, coming to the question if it's still worth it today, I would say yes. If you're on a very tight budget and you need a phone that like you can call, text, maybe play some light games on, take a couple photos. I think this phone is great for it. It feels comfortable in the hand. It's not too big, so one-handed use is very easy, and it really beats a lot of competitors out there. And this is where Motorola shines the most: value for money. You get so much for what you pay for, which is what I really like about this company and what I really like about this phone. But yes, this phone is definitely worth it today, and it's so good. It's just a great phone. It's so reliable. I'm going on to my second year with it now, and I haven't even thought about changing it. It's really great, especially for the price of less than $100. You just cannot go wrong with this phone. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.